Hi, everybody. We are Ada Labs, and this is ZkyProof. Our promise fits in one line. Reveal only a card. Negotiate the rest. A drone measures something dangerous. We prove the measurement is honest without showing anyone the data. 10 minutes. The problem, how it works, what it costs, and the bet we are asking you to make. I spent my PhD building drone sensors to find landmines. So this slide is kind of personal. A film in Iran was handed over as clear. People died, not fraud. An honest error nobody could independently check. The only proof was a signed report. Thousands of mine casualties. 9 in 10 were civilians, nearly half of them children. Ukraine alone still has around a 130,000 square kilometers mined. Here is the bind. Everybody downstreams, donors, certifiers, families, must trust the survey. But the clearance map is exactly what no one can publish. In a contested region, the map is a weapon. How do you trust a measurement no one is allowed to see? Until now, there were only two answers. Option 1, surveillance. Hand over the map, and everyone learns where the danger is, where the teams operate, what the sensors can do. Option 2, trust. Sign a PDF and ask the world to believe you. No proof, and it fails silently. A wrong answer looks exactly like a right one until someone crosses the field. Both options are bad. That's the gap. ZkyProof is the third option. Prove the measurement is honest without exposing it. The heavy data never leaves the machine's world. The blockchain sees one thing only. Verify equals true. A verdict, not the data. One protocol, every drone and rover can follow. The single idea is a whole company. Here, how it works. 3 birds. Acquire. The data is captured and signed inside the drone itself in a secure hardware encase, tamper-proof from the sensor onward. Accredit. A trusted institution, a mine action authority, checks everything off-chain once and vouches with one credential. Proof. One zero knowledge proof. Verify on midnight. Showing coverage, accredited equipment, honest data. Notice what accreditation buys. The chain never checks thousands of device signatures, just one credential. Heavy lifting off chain and cheap. Constant size verdict on chain. That's what makes trust affordable. So, who sees what? This card is everything the outside world ever gets. Grade B3 to C4. 100% coverage. A date. 3 anomalies found. Sensor type. And 1 bit. Verify equals true. The donor sees this card. The certifying body sees this card. The national authority, and only the authority, learns where the anomalies actually are. And no one anywhere sees the map, the flight path, or the road data. Compliance and safety without surveillance. Reveal only a card. That's the promise. Kept literally. Why believe a small team can build this? Because most of it already exists. ZkyProof runs on the ADA Real World Asset Framework, built on Midnight over more than a year. It offers private records, hidden buyers, real payment into a contract. It's proven on chain against a real node. We also have a certificate marketplace using the same rails called Carbonity. What's left for ZkyProof is composition, not invention. We assemble proven parts. Each experiment proves one specific ability. On Midnight, in embedded hardware, in finance. Different colors, different shades because our team comes from different backgrounds. And every piece lands in one place. Our real world asset framework, one infrastructure. So when we build a product, we never start from zero. Carbonity and ZkyProof are different DApps, but look underneath. The same pieces, the same infrastructure, and it grows under control. Every contribution is one more brick. Track, control, and available to every future DApp. One infrastructure, many DApps. A 4 minutes demo video walks the whole experience. Sign in is a fingerprint, no seed phrase, no extension. One passkey, everything derived from it. A buyer browses verified datasets. An operator publishes a dataset. And anyone can drop in a file and get a verdict, genuine or not, without trusting our servers. These screens are part of the mockup. The framework underneath is proven. Wiring ZkyProof onto testnet is exactly what this grant funds. This is ZkyProof, a marketplace where verified drone data is traded in private. What you are watching is a mockup. Its main goal is to show, step by step, exactly what we are going to build on midnight. Let's walk through it. First step, signing in. The user can select among three options: wallets, passkey, or passport. For now, it is shown how it would be with the passkey option. No wallet extension, no seed phrase, just a fingerprint or face ID. And from that single passkey, the app derives everything: wallet, account key, backup encryption. One passkey, everything derived. Then you pick a side, buyer or operator. Let's try both. Here's the buyer's view. 4 tabs: catalog, my data, private vault, and verify a file. And here's the other side, the operator. 5 tabs: dashboard, ingest, capture, license classes, private vault, and verify a file. Buyers and operators share 2 tabs. The private vault is where the privacy lives. Every derived key, every verification verdict, nothing sensitive ever leaves your device. Then my favorite screen, verify a file. Drop in any file, no account, no license, and it recheck the signature chain. You don't have to trust us. You can check. Now, watch the operator publish. We can see on the dashboard that only 4 datasets have been uploaded. Let's anchor one more dataset. Within the ingest capture, a new dataset can be dropped. The verifier runs its checklist. Let's select the reference name for the new dataset. The operator chooses what goes public. Everything else stays shielded, but provable. Then define license classes: name, price, term, supply cap. And it's on the market. The new dataset can be visualized if we go back to the top dashboard. Initially, there were 4. Now there are 5 datasets. Back as the buyer, the new dataset can be visualized in the catalog and all its associated information. Going to the tab My Data, it can be seen that the buyer has only 1 dataset. Now, let's go back to the catalog tab and buy the new dataset. One click, buy it. No account, no name, no trace of who paid. ZkyProof hero mission is humanitarian demining. Proving a minefield survey is honest using these same rails. It is important to mention that the operator never learns who the buyer are. The loop is closed. Capture, verify, anchor, license sold. Everything done privately. Today, it's a mock-up. The grant built it for real. A survey the world can trust over a map nobody has to reveal.
So, is anyone paying for this? Yes. This category is founded and growing. The substrate, Tron Data Services, is growing at 39% a year. On top of it sits our layer, making a machine's measurement trustworthy to a third party. The slice we can reach today is $45 to $8 million a year. And notice the names here: a US Data Assurance Program, European Defense Funds, NATO Diana Challenge. We quote them as evidence that verification budgets already exist. And the upper limit is greater than any of those figures. This diagram shows the end result, a machine-to-machine market. Every measurement we verify becomes a tradable asset with verifiable provenance, tradable in parts, under an enforceable license. One machine publishes a token. Another machine purchases the measurement. Neither party reveals anything. Verified data becomes a real-world asset class. That is the destination, and we will grow into it. The path is sequenced. Each stage de-risks and pays for the next. The mining first, not for revenue, for field validation and credibility no competitor can copy. Then the recurring business, verification as a service plus accreditation memberships. Break even in 2029. That credibility unlocks defense, the budget market. And the end game is the verified data economy. Phase B is this cohort, the full Rails on Midnight testnet, demonstrated with the mining. Phase C, real hardware attestation, first pilot. Phase D, money on mainnet. And underneath the mission, there is a real business. 5-year base case, 2027 to 31. Revenue grows to $2.64 million. EBITDA, our operating profit, breaks even in 2029. By then, most revenue is recurring across 3 independent engines. Retention is structural. Switching away means reaccreditation and reintegration, so customers stay. And the mining itself stays a small slice by design, a mission founded by the business around it. What does the foundation get back? Usage. After 5 years, the base case puts 129,500 proofs and 20,000 settlements on Midnight. Real, recurring on-change activity. A flagship use case. Verify data as the network's new asset class. And a framework that outlives any single product. Carbonity, then ZkyProof, then whatever comes next. 1 grant, 3 returns. And the team is the part I underwrite first. Tainabax, product and Midnight integration, part of the elite fellowships. She built the prototype you will click. Ivan you have met, but here is the intersection that matters. He is the person who has both flow the drone hardware and rise the proof circuits. That combination is this protocol. I keep the numbers honest. Finance, 8+ years, defense case trained. And by the way, Ivan is also part of the elite fellowships, and I am ambassador leader in the Night Force program.
Reveal only a card. Negotiate the rest. Thank you.